Watch Dogs 2 raises some very valid concerns about life under big data.
As well it should, brother. How do we ensure a reasonable measure of privacy in a world where everything is recorded? How much of this information is truly owned by the individual? How much liberty should be sacrificed for security? What does Watch Dogs have to say on the subject?
Oh, nothing really. I said they raised concerns, not that they actually attempted to address them. Mostly their message is using people's data is bad, except when we're doing it, which is fine.
Ironic.
What's ironic is that Ubisoft has essentially dramatized plucky teenage hackers fighting against Ubisoft's own online terms of service agreement. Every time you log on to Fight for Liberty as Marcus Holloway, you also provide more data for Ubisoft to sell to their business partners to help them sell you skinny jeans and nacho cheese snacks. It's like reading Marxist propaganda on Facebook.
People do that too, brother.
Oh, is it working for them?
I'm pretty sure the My Little Pony cosplay groups get more traffic overall.
I really shouldn't be quite so hard on the game. It's a massive improvement over Watch Dogs 1. That one had essentially the same plot, except instead of Marcus and his colorful hacker pals, it starred a sentient piece of plywood.
Ah, you're talking about Aiden Pierce.
The man of 1.5 faces if you count his little bandit mask. I think the developers realized that their story and gameplay didn't mesh well enough to sell a serious plotline, what with the only major ethical difference between the hackers and the corporations being a sense of scale, and thus wisely turned the sequel into an homage to 1995's Hackers.
Wisely, you say?
There are different shades of wisdom, brother. You work with the tools you have. Besides, I said it was an homage, not a remake. Still, Hackers is a good baseline to see how technology has evolved in the last 2 decades. For instance, whereas we can now hack things by merely pointing our smartphones at them, if you wanted to hack a computer back in 1995, you had to type furiously into a keyboard while grimacing at the screen and saying, "Come on."
But you still have to say, "I'm in" when you get in, right?
Well, yes, we're not here to take a giant crap on tradition, brother. We have, however, streamlined the hacking user interface. It's now these little strands of digital Spider-Man webbing, whereas in the old days it was an entire vector-rendered monochrome 3D digital city with a glowing line connecting the streets between you and the computer you are hacking into.
I miss those days. Still, progress marches on, and at least high-tech is no longer an unknowable boogeyman for most of society.
Oh yes, I mean, well, the common man should probably remain on guard, but for those of us who live in the tech world and understand how everything works under the hood, we have little to fear from your average basement-dwelling, girl-repelling, four-eyed hacker.
Brother? Oh, look, there goes my identity.